Corpse Party, Book of Shadows is rated M for individuals 17 and up. For intense violence, blood and gore, sexual themes, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Then you've also already seen the trigger event from which your despair originated. So now you fight against this fated demise. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. When I got here, when did I get here? How long have I been here? I looked down, and sure enough, there were puddles of black all around me. It was that viscous fluid that had been spilling out from inside me. A palpable manifestation of dread spreading out across the floor, but this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seiko. I'd left her all by herself. Again. I wonder if she's still in the custodian's room. Nope. That sound. It was coming from inside the bathroom. There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls. With the lump at my throat and a shiver down my spine, I slowly crept in to take a look. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the 3rd stall door from the back. Oh, I can't save. Okay. We're gonna save. This was the source of all the bad feelings and uncomfortable premonitions I'd been having. I knew what I was going to find. I remember this future. This was a future I absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what waited for me in the stall was burned into my memory. And it was now a reality. Seiko. Seiko, you're still alive! I'll save you! There it was again, a flash of sad future that awaited if I even made one wrong move here. But there was still time. I could still save her. Hold on, I'll get you down! But how? Her noose was pretty high off the ground. I needed some way to get up the neck in order to pull her down safely. Something to stand out. Think of something else. Because the bucket didn't work. No, I remember now. The bottom of that bucket is rusted through. I fall and I wind up breaking Seiko's neck. There must be some other way. Some way to loosen the rope so she can breathe. The only half-conscious Seiko was thrashing around violently, frantically squirming for air. It seemed automatic, like a reflex, the body's struggle for life, when life was being denied it. All I could see, as I watched her body writhe on the rope, was proof positive that she wanted to live. I'm going to save you, I swear! It was going to be alright. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. Think of something else. No, wait, I remember this too. If I try to lift her, I'm just going to end up pulling down on her harder and breaking her neck. Seiko! What do I do? There has to be something else. That seems like the right one. Because that's what Satoshi did for her before and it helped. Let's try it. That was it. I needed to lift her up higher. I quickly ducked under Seiko's body and forced myself between her wildly flailing legs until she was sitting on my shoulders. I then put everything I had into my back muscles, standing up and lifting her into the air. This created enough slack in the rope that the upper half of Seiko's body, weakened as it was, naturally collapsed against the back wall. Thinking fast, I took a step forward and actively pushed her into it, holding her in place so her head wouldn't drop back down again. Seiko, stay with me. Breathe. Breathe. I'm going to get you out of this rope now, okay? Just hold still. All the hair on my body was standing on end. I actually did it. I averted fate. I prevented Seiko's death. I could feel it all throughout my being. I had just stepped into a new world, a new destiny. It was an odd sensation. My deja vu, my memories of that horrible future, had ground to a halt. I had no idea what would happen from now on. It seemed the only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones relating to my dearest friend's demise. Seiko had stopped squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand up to her neck, gently and carefully, and after a lot of fumbling, I successfully untied the knot on the rope. Peeling the slack noose off of Seiko's neck made a lot of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force the rope had exerted. It was painful just thinking about it. Up through this morning, she was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me and always so kind and outgoing. Why did something so horrible have to happen to her? But there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seiko and I had now bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us. As long as the two of us were together, we'd make it through this. I looked down at Seiko, still breathing, and sobbed. I led Seiko to the stall and gently laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any further just yet. Seiko, you idiot! Why would you try to hang yourself? I was so worried about you. You have no idea. I laid my head on her body. She was so warm. I wasn't going to let her go again. I wasn't going to let anyone take her away from me. It's okay. It's okay now. I'm sorry, Seiko. I won't ever leave you alone again. Do you understand? Can you see me? It's me, Naomi. What is it? Ah! What? Seiko! What's wrong? It's me! It's me! Seiko wasn't acting like herself. She was regarding me as if she'd seen a ghost. Her face was plainly painted with abject fear from the very depths of her soul. She stumbled to her feet clumsily, then hastily darted out of the room. No! Or not. Whatever. Seiko! What? Why? I didn't understand. Was she confused? Either way, I had to catch her. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait! Tell me what's wrong! It's me! It's Naomi! I kept pace with Seiko's frantic, unsteady sprinting as she turned the corner, headed down the staircase, and then... Oh, God. Oh, God. No. God. Oh, God. No! Oh my God. No! No! Why? Why? Seiko, I saved you! I just saved you! Oh, it smells rotten.
Oh, poor you, poor you. Did you really think you could save her? Once someone's fate passes through these halls, it locks in place forever. Don't you see? If your destiny is to die here, then that's what's going to happen no matter what. And the way you die will just keep getting worse and worse every time. Good girl, good girl. Don't worry, I'll gladly extract all your painful memories from you. This isn't your first time here after all, right? We have all the time in the world to savor all the new, unspeakable ways your friend can die.
No!
No!
Okay, that's a better giggle than I. Such unbelievable cruelty. This was an inhuman malevolence, the likes of which I'd never ever even imagined could exist. God. Because of my own overzealous actions, Seiko wound up meeting a fate even worse than death by hanging. It was my fault. My fault. My tears began raining down on Seiko's cheeks, and on her forehead, into her nose, into her mouth, into her eyes. But Seiko's eyes wouldn't open. Despite lacking the ability to focus anymore, she just kept staring right at me. Oh, Seiko, what are you looking at right now? What thoughts are going through your mind? Why did you run from me earlier? Why were you so afraid? But no matter how many times I asked her these questions, Seiko just wouldn't answer. I told her we'd always be friends no matter what, that we'd always be together. Answer me, please, say something, don't leave me all alone. I could still feel the warmth from Seiko's head in my arms, but she was gone now. I was powerless. All I could do was scream. There was nothing else to do, nothing would change. Not that the screaming helped. All that did was echo back at me as if mocking my pain. I felt like I was trapped in a cold, damp cell. I had no doubt in my mind that this was hell. Why do we have to be put through this nightmare? God, I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. Someone please save me. Oh, I guess that was the end of chapter 1. Well, chapter 2, Demise. That sounds wonderful. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to take a break after this one. That was... Oh my god. Oh my god. No, don't play the opening Easter thing. God, I thought seeing her hung in the first one was terrible. That was... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm... Okay. I'm gonna end this here. This episode's going to be split into quite a few. I only meant to do like... I want to try and do like 15-20 minute episodes with this, just because, well, really long episodes don't seem to hold people's attention for very long. So something shorter would be better, and also would give me breaks. I meant to stop at like 15 or 20 minutes, but then it got wound up and stuff, and... Oh, okay. I guess we'll see what, we'll see what happens in the next chapter. So, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!